Hey guys! Today I'm going to be talking about, if you could not already tell from the title, bullying. This channel is not really about this kind of stuff, but as a future educator, I'm in school to be a teacher. Bullying is something that I hold really dear to my heart. I'm very passionate about the subject. Many people have been bullied in their lifetime. If you haven't, consider yourself blessed, because it just is. A lot of people have been bullied. And this isn't a video about my story being bullied or bashing any of the people who did bully me. It's actually more about after the fact that you've been bullied, what you can do to better yourself, what you can do to be a better you when you have been bullied, because being bullied affects you. Being bullied is something that you will carry into your adult life, and if you don't deal with being bullied and if you don't deal with the insecurities that you got from being bullied, you're gonna take that into your marriage, you're gonna take that into your workforce, you're gonna take that into when you have kids. And so not dealing with the issue right now is gonna affect you when you're an adult. Just a little input. I really wasn't bullied a whole lot. I went to public school my whole entire life until my last 2 years. So in middle school, there were a couple comments, but I was overweight my whole entire life, and so that had a lot to do with it. Kids are just mean. They're just mean, and honestly, I can't even recall some of the things that they said. That's how much I didn't really get picked on, but because, I was kind of more reserved in school, and because of my weight, that just automatically gives you a target. My first tip or first advice would be, you really need to pray for the person who bullied you. For those of you who don't know me, I am a strong believer in the Lord. I have a strong faith, and I believe in the Lord, so I am a Christian. When you pray for the person or the people who bullied you, it really releases something in you. The Lord can really restore and heal what has been broken. And so I really do believe firmly in praying for people who have hurt you, who did make fun of you, whether it was for your weight, that's the most common one, or whether it was because you wore different clothes, or maybe you liked a band that not a lot of people liked, or even because you were more shy. Whatever it is, I would really encourage you guys to pray about it. Pray that you don't get that bitterness, because if you are constantly thinking about it, if you're constantly reliving it in your mind and thinking about the people in a negative light, you're gonna just start forming bitterness towards them. Every time you see them or every time you think about it, you're just gonna have more and more hatred towards them, and that's only hurting yourself. The second tip or advice would be to rearrange your thoughts. By that I mean, when you were bullied, whether it was throughout your life or recently, or if you are ever going to be bullied, God forbid, that automatically puts negativity towards you. You're honestly thinking worse about yourself if you've been bullied. And so I would encourage you to be positive and to think positive, because it's like being told you're worthless and you are there's no value in you, or you are ugly. It's being told that every single day. What are you gonna start doing? You're gonna start believing it. And so it's kind of like the reverse. If you start telling yourself you're worth something, if you start telling yourself you have value, if you start telling yourself you're beautiful, if you start telling yourself, I'm not weird, I'm just unique and I love myself, then you're gonna start believing in it. So the negative works just as much as the positive, but you have to remain in that. Positivity really does heal your heart and heal the negative things that have been spoken towards you. The third tip or piece of advice would really be to forgive and forget. The more and more you ponder, or the more and more you think about the times you were bullied, it's just gonna bring more harm to you. It's just gonna put walls up that you don't need. It's gonna It's gonna be barriers with your friends. Like, you're not gonna want to let anyone in. It's gonna hinder if you're gonna be in a relationship with the opposite sex. It's gonna hinder if you, have children. It's really gonna be detrimental to who you are. And so I would encourage you guys, forgive and put it in the past. By forgiving and by forgetting that, you're not letting it get to you. And by not letting it get to you, you can move on with your life. You can teach others that, okay, I've been bullied my whole entire life, but I moved on. I'm past that. I think of myself as this, and this. So you can set an example for other people who are dealing with it right now. Those are kind of my tips. And I'd just like to say something at the end. This is not to be a Debbie Downer or, be negative, but there's always going to be bullies, whether you are in second grade or whether you are 40 years old in an office working somewhere. There will always be bullies. It might not be classified as what you think of as like this big guy who's gonna take your lunch money, but someone's always gonna have something negative to say about you. And what I live by now, it's all about the choice, and it's your choice how you're gonna react. It's your choice on what you're gonna do with that information. No one can make you feel anything less than you are without your consent. If you want to play that victim mentality for the rest of your life, then you're gonna suffer from it. So I would encourage you guys, let this bullying experience restore other people, heal other people, because if you always go, woe is me, or I was bullied so bad and that's why I'm so mean, or I'm bullied, it's always your choice. And so you can walk away. You don't have to fight back. You don't have to be that person. Bullies will stop. When they can't instigate you, when they can't make you break, then that's like, it's not fun for them anymore. So bullies will leave. So it's like, if you choose to be calm, if you choose to say, I'm not letting that affect me, then they're gonna stop. Thank you guys for watching this. And to all the bullies out there, I would just like to say, it's never too late to stop. Every bully has been hurt sometime in their life, and you have the power to choose whether you're gonna pick on someone or not. And just because you've bullied doesn't mean that you are an awful person. You can choose to stop anytime you want. And that will be your decision. You're gonna be a stronger person for stopping and realizing that you don't wanna be that person. Please subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next